On today's Live Daily News, a bee attack in West San Angelo. A winning lottery scratch-off was sold here. And find out how the weather will be for this Memorial Day weekend. Plus, Matt Trammell sits down with a bystander from today's crash near Lake Nasworthy, and you just might recognize him. All this plus more. I'm Yantis Green, and this is Live. But before we get to the news, it's still National Pet Month in the Concho Valley, and Concho Valley Paws is celebrating with half-price adoptions. Meet Silas. Silas is a beautiful and unique black chocolate retriever mix. He's about 2 years old, weighs about 40 pounds. He's very playful, adventurous, and he loves playing with other dogs his size. He also loves a great game of fetch. Silas is just one of the many dogs looking for a foster or forever home out at Concho Valley Paws. Please go see Silas and his friends at Concho Valley Paws. That's at 3134 North US Highway 67, Wednesday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., and then Saturday at Petco from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, visit the Concho Valley Paws Facebook or see their website at cvpaws.org. We start the news today with an issue going on in West San Angelo around 3 o'clock this afternoon. San Angelo first responders were called to a bee swarm, a bee attack, at the intersection of Howard and Forest Park. An individual and one officer reportedly had several bee stings while handling the issue. Police are asking that everyone in the area stay inside. A professional bee removal service has been called in. They will likely get the issue handled by the end of the day. And for the second time this month, someone in San Angelo has won the lottery on a scratch-off ticket. At least someone purchased the ticket in San Angelo. The winning ticket was purchased at the Stripes convenience store on Sunset next to Academy. The ticket was a red Super 777 ticket, and it was the fourth time this ticket has produced a grand prize winner. The other instance in San Angelo for a winning lottery ticket came after someone won 25 grand from the Yes Way on North Chadbourn. Also, 2 individuals were arrested earlier this week after driving into the side of a barber shop on Avenue N, as we reported. According to the San Angelo Police Department's Public Information Officer, Richard Espinoza, Gabriel McGrew and Danielle Ramirez were both arrested for their involvement. McGrew parked the vehicle outside the shop, released the brake, and then smashed right through the wall of the building in a black Infiniti Q50. This was a private property crash, so police did not issue citations, but McGrew and Ramirez were both arrested, McGrew for interfering with public duties and Ramirez for Class C assault. Both have since been released. And for weather this Memorial Weekend, there were some whispers about storms, that's still in the forecast, but for the San Angelo area, there likely will be very little rain. Most of those showers for the weekend will likely be to the west of San Angelo in the western counties of the Concho Valley. Of course, weather is always changing, so be looking at San Angelo Live all weekend at our website. We'll update the weather there. As for highs and lows, the hottest day this weekend will be today with a high of around 85 degrees and clouds. It will be cloudy. Cloud coverage will be Sunday and Monday. Lows will be in the lower 60s. Again, highs throughout the weekend will be in the mid-80s. And finally, the Wall Hawks were fighting to stay alive in the Texas High School baseball playoffs. Ryan Chadrick has more on that in a second, but first, here's a message from Jim Bass Ford.
We know you're looking for a truck. And of course, you're looking for a great deal. We've got the trucks and we've got the deals. Get a brand new 2023 Ford F-150 STX 4x4, just $475 per month. And right now, you can get $1,000 in free Ford accessories. And you can only find these at Jim Bass Ford, Houston Hart at Arden Road, or 24/7 at jimbassford.com.
I'm here at the Lubbock Cooper Athletic Complex where the Wall Hawks are taking on the Bushland Falcons, regional semifinal matchup for the baseball team here today. Game 1 just reached its conclusion. Hawks fall in this one 11-2. The bats just weren't there for the Hawks throughout most of this game. Wall put a bunch of players on base, but left them stranded, couldn't really get that final hit to drive in the runs. On the other side of that, Bushland capitalized on some Wall defensive mistakes to put up a big third inning with 5 runs, and then after that, Wall just could never put together a comeback on this one. Game 2 will be today. It actually is taking place about 30 minutes from now. It's about 3:17 in the afternoon where I'm at right now. But yeah, so Wall's definitely not out of this, but their offense is going to have to wake up a little bit. But yeah, Game 2 starts probably around 3:45, and the Hawks are down by 1 game.
Cleaning has never been more essential, and our health has never been more precious. Yet with rising costs, we are having to make hard choices when it comes to buying essentials. Carpet Tech wants to help you maintain a clean and healthy home and afford other essentials like fuel and groceries. So we're giving away a $250 prepaid gift card every week. Anyone who books any Carpet Tech cleaning appointment is entered to win. Even in this economy, we hope an extra $250 will make a difference.
And welcome back to the show. We have a not so very special guest, because I guess you kind of are part of the show anyways. But this is James Bellini, of course. James, how's it going today?
It's going, Matt. Crazy day today, honestly.
Yeah, definitely a crazy day. So, usually we have an interesting interview with somebody not from the team, but something happened today that made me think, hey, I think James would be the perfect person to have on the show today. So let's go ahead and break it down. Of course, this afternoon at about 1 o'clock, the San Angelo police were called to Valley View and Knickerbocker for a crazy 3-vehicle crash that ended up into a 4-vehicle. So just you were there first. Explain what kind of went down.
It's a pretty popular intersection for crashes. I mean, we've all been to several at that intersection, so slow down, everybody.
Yeah.
Coming into work, because I work another job, I was there actually before the call came over the radio, and it didn't honestly look that bad from where I was at. I saw 3 vehicles, and I didn't know, obviously, what happened. And once I decided to go park in the Walmart parking lot, I saw that the whole front end of the blue vehicle was completely torn off, and then I ended up seeing the torn up Camaro pull into stripes and the yellow Bronco all torn up. And when we're just sitting there getting footage and pictures
the normal crash,
stuff that everybody knows about. Yeah. This white Honda just speeds through the intersection where all the cops are, all the crashes, rides the railroad tracks for a bit, hits the telephone pole or electrical pole, rolls over a few times. Me, 2 cops, 3 other people all just run over there to check on him, see what happened. I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I mean, because was it kind of random, I guess?
Yeah, I had been probably standing there for like 5 minutes at this point. Mm-hmm. So he had gone through the intersection, caused the initial 3-vehicle crash, made it out to like the airport and doubled back, which doesn't make sense to me, but that's what we've been told happened.
So just a full catch up here. So the SAPD, they gave us a statement afterwards, and basically what happened was this white Honda and a yellow Bronco was on the loop. It kind of clipped him a little bit.
A hit and run. And it looked like, if the side of the vehicle was the crash, then it looked like it was a pretty good little dent in the side of that yellow Bronco.
And so he clips the Bronco, takes off running. Most of the time, guys who take off running after a crash, no insurance, got some warrants or something. Something's going on. Made him feel like he didn't want to stop. So what he did, he gets in his car, takes off running, takes the exit on Knickerbocker, and
the yellow Bronco
starts
still following him.
Chasing him.
He's still following him, trying to get a license plate or something. The yellow Bronco driver disregarded the red light, and that's what caused the crash in the intersection.
So runs the red light, hits the blue SUV, spins, hits the black car, and then into there, and that's when all the chaos happens.
And then I guess that's when I rolled up shortly after that.
Okay.
And then I had enough time to sit there and think, do I want to park here on Valley View and get out of my car, walk up to the intersection and get it, or do I want to go across the Walmart parking lot, which is where I usually go and park in that back corner of that parking lot for crashes at that intersection. So I did what I normally do, And then all of a sudden, this car just, you kind of take a second, kind of just to beat, like, what just happened.
Yeah.
And then
Slow motion for a second.
everybody
Like
just
30 seconds of
runs
slow
over
motion,
there.
yeah.
Dude gets out of the car, no shirt, no shoes, but he does have socks and shorts on, tries fighting the cops. They wrestle him to the ground. We all jump in to help, subdue him.
Subdue, yeah.
They take him, ambulance, off to hospital. And that's it.
That's pretty much.
I mean, it was crazy. It was pretty nuts. It was pretty crazy.
So,
I'm waiting for a phone call from Quittem. So
okay, so we've been at a lot of crime and crashes scenes between me and James. I mean, if you know anything about San Angelo Live and you see those crime and crashes, usually it's me or you that's out there. Right. So we've been to a lot of these things, and there's not a lot of times where you can see yourself like, man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna jump in this thing, right?
Right.
What made you just kind of feel like it's time to turn it on?
I think that's more or less just being human and just thinking there's somebody that could be hurt.
Yeah.
I think that's what everybody was thinking. This guy's. I mean, if you saw it and if you look at all the pictures on San Angelo Live, you might think this guy's dead. I mean, he rolled three times. I mean, you would think that.
I talked to a realtor who saw the thing go down, Sam Williams from I think San Angelo Realty. Either way, realtor here in San Angelo. I was talking to him earlier. He said that the car actually went airborne before it struck that thing. So I mean, you see this 3-vehicle crash. We're standing out there normally, no big deal. Don't think anything's happening. All of a sudden, you see a white car haul butt right there, airborne crash. It's a pretty freaky situation. So do they know? They know why he was running.
They don't. I guess he was trying to run from the guy he hit. I don't know why he doubled back. I don't know why he didn't just continue. He did say some not so nice things when he was being wrestled to the ground. Yeah. So he probably had warrants. He probably had something.
You think there was? I mean, of course, we've because of course we're not police officers, right? But we as the media, the journalists, the guys who were at the crash scenes, we kind of have this experience as seeing how people are kind of in our own way trying to interpret what the crash was. So, what do you think? You think he was?
I would say he was on something. I would say take on 2 cops and 6 people and,
and
roll around in a mesquite bush trying to fight people after you've just gone through this horrible crash and running from somebody. So, I would say he was probably on something.
Yeah, and we'll have an update on that, if the police end up telling us. So
it could have just been adrenaline too. It could have just been, hey, this guy's chasing me. He got all hyped himself up, and then
adrenaline's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely. And us guys that cover one, we know that too. So there you go, a little bit of football action.
So.
So if you guys are at a crash and you crash your car, you better hope James is there because he'll hop out and he'll help you. And of course, though, I'm going to let everybody know you were a journalist first. So before you did hop in, we're able to snag some pictures out of it.
We got some pictures out of it. And I even asked the cop because if you know the last name Bellini, my brother's a cop. All the cops always ask me, are you John's brother? Yeah. You mind if I get some pictures? No, do what you got to do. Yeah. All right, cool, man.
Yeah. Well, perfect. James, thanks for going out there and doing your job, but also good job and being I don't want to say, I guess a helping hand. That'd be a better word to say. So good job with that one.
Well, appreciate it, Matt.
All right. Well, this has been James Bellini and Matt Trammell. We wanted to do a little bit of talk on the crash that happened today, and now we will go back to Yantis in the studio.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
And that's it for news, weather, and sports this Friday, heading into the Memorial Day holiday weekend. Have a safe and blessed weekend, and we will see you back here next week. For San Angelo Live, I'm Yantis Green.